I loves. Welcome to World's Cup of Joe. Awaken your soul. You got your soul sisters here, Joanne and Elizabeth. Okay, so you guys know we're like on a different level when we make these videos. We want to send you balanced soul energy. If you stumbled on this channel, this is the channel for you. If you are in the twin flame connection, just having this channel on your subscribe list, you're literally tapping into soul. You're allowing yourself to be in this energetic space where you can draw in your twin flame just by hearing our balanced energy. And if you're not sure what I'm talking about, you can scroll down and just go to our Twin Flame Union playlist and watch all of those examples of how to take in this energy of soul so that you can be magnetic for your twin flame. Me and Elizabeth are both in permanent relating experiences. Our twin flames are permanently in our life. They are drawn to us. They are stuck with us. They ain't going anywhere, my loves. And the reason why we're making this video is I talk about that with Elizabeth all the time. We are in the space where we balance them. We've maintained them permanently. And we are helping other beautiful souls do the same in this twin flame connection. Now, what we want to do is get you in the place where we can navigate you through those little turbulent spaces where, okay, when you went through dark night and you went through this awakening, and then you realize you were in this connection and there was this push and pull and there was the bubble face that popped, and you now have to change and shift into this place and balance. It's all these steps that we had to go through. And I was asking Elizabeth, how did we get to that place? I always want to know, because when I talk to clients, I want to know where they were when they magnetized their twin flame. I want to know what their energy is so they can emulate it and
ask,
continue it. I do ask.
How was your energy? And that's what we're talking about. When we say, how did we get to this place? We want to know how energetically, where were the shifts? How did the energy change where we went from a place of dark night, where then we were like separation, we were now starting to balance them in a little bit, and there's different stages of energy with each of these stages of our journey. And we really want to tap into what were the different changes we made, how did the energy shift, what did it feel like, so we can share it all with you guys, so you know you can not only know how to shift it, you can also resonate with sort of that energetic level you may be on, so that you can get to the next level where you can bring your person in, or if you're already with your person, you can keep them in and really maintain this peaceful, harmonious reunion.
Permanently be in this place of being in that reunion place with your twin flame, because there's so many people that are in that push-pull. And what we want to teach and guide you is this permanent state to where there is no push-pull. It's literally being with your twin flame. And we share it in a way to where it's a shift, right? And so we have this special series. Elizabeth got this download, you know how she does her thing in the middle of the night. Soul doesn't want her to go to sleep. It's like, boom, this is what you need to share with all of these beautiful divine feminines. All of you beautiful soul family, you guys know how much we love you. So Elizabeth is going to create community blogs for these, a day in the life of, and we're going to bring you in that energy, how you shift out of the energy of dark night, how you shift out of the energy of the push and pull, how you shift out of the energy of they're coming in, but I can't leave. They're coming in with sexual energy, but I don't want to push yet. How do I go through desire to neutrality and above? How do I have no preference and expectation every single time they see me and want to ask, what are we doing? Where are we going next? When can I see you tomorrow? How do you shift out of that without pushing, and also without making it to where there's no progress? Because you can run. That's what a lot of people teach. Run from your person until you're blue in the face. Well, nothing's going to ever happen. But you can also shift and balance through your energy. The more and more that comes with you, the more and more you realize what this journey is about, which is a journey about yourself. This is a journey about you. This is your spiritual awakening. This is your soul's journey, my love. And so we're going to have a community post. And because we love all of you so much, be on the lookout for it. It's going to be a special blog series in our community. And if you are subscribed to this channel, you're going to see, bloop, there's a community post, a day in the life of, a day in shifting on this energy. And that's going to be those energies. Because I was asking Elizabeth, how do they come in? It's a lot of deep stuff. Our twin flames come in, your twin flames, our divine masculine, they come in our lives when we're in soul. But there is this tipping point where when you push, they can't come in anymore. And so how do we make it to where you don't push to an extent where they are not able to come back in your space? And if you did push that much, how do you get into the way where they're drawn right back in? And so we want to be able to, if we could, because that's what I'm trying to figure out, to share this place where you can energetically shift out of anything that comes your way through your twin flame. Because the energy is the same no matter what. You have to be able to maneuver through each of those situations and interactions. And if you don't, you can push and you just get stuck there and you loop in that energy. We're trying to show you the other side of experiencing that energy with your twin flame. And if you are part of members only, and if you don't know what members only is, look up World's Cup of Joe members only. That video will explain the tiers that we have. If you are part of members only, the soul tier and above will have access to videos, these exclusive videos. So when Elizabeth does a blog post on shifting through the energy of day in the life of this, as I balance this through union, me and Elizabeth will have those videos on members only. So we're actually going to guide you on what we did and how we are able to help you navigate through that, because that's what we do with our clients. What we're trying to create for you guys is a way to where it feels like we're with you. Because Elizabeth, when she was going through all of that, she had me on the line. She had me on the call.
Literally, this is what helped me, guys. This is the truth. I was working on balancing my person back in without even knowing I was working on balancing. I was using Joanne. And let's say something happened. Let's say he texted me something or didn't text me and my mind was going crazy. Before I would reach out and message him back with mind energy, I would call Joanne up and be like, hey, this is what happened. What should I do? And she would sort of walk me through how I should respond or not respond based on the energy. And she would get me back to this place. Now that I recognize what this was, she would get me back to this place of neutrality where I was like, oh, I didn't even realize that was my mind. And I'm going to not respond because if I do something that I shouldn't, or, hey, I'm going to respond this way because this is a place of no preference. So that's sort of what she did. And now we're able to identify exactly the way she was guiding me, because even at that time, she knew she was helping me with the twin flame, but she didn't even know exactly the way that she was guiding me was like preference, no preference. Like, right? You were sort of just guiding me how it worked for you and how you brought your soul back in. And it was like, that's sort of how all of this, how this sort of grew into World's Cup of Joe, is once she watched all of her guidance bring my person back, it was like, holy smokes, this energy is real. This connection is real. And I just used literally the same formula I used for myself to bring my person in. And Elizabeth, who's going through this dark night, is now bringing her person back in.
Clockwork. The energy's clockwork. We can hear your story. We already know.
It's the same formula. It's dynamic, different details. And that's why we know how it works, because it's literally the same formula that works for everyone. It really does. If you're in a twin flame connection, this formula works.
Because it's just energy. Energy is not biased. Energy isn't picky. Energy doesn't need you to do, one thing over another person, or be more kind, or pray more. Energy is soul. You are soul. That's why being in this channel, it brings in people that are ready for soul.
We're both in permanent relating experiences, and this is how we guide you guys. Literally, we will sit and have discussions. Like yesterday, we had an hour, 2-hour discussion on the energy, literally analyzing, okay, I did this with my person and he didn't pull, or I did this with my person and he did pull, and this is how I rectified it. And literally, we are dissecting the energy that we experience with our twin flames, so that we know how to guide you guys on what we'll push and what we'll pull. And it's really cool it's instantaneous with our people.
It's instantaneous with our clients' people too. That's how we know it's not biased. That's how we know the energy doesn't give an F. It just is what it is. We know where you're at, and we guide you through soul. It's so cool. So be on the lookout in our community. We will have those special shift through this, a day in the life of shifting through push and pull, a day in the life of being able to have no preference, expectations, or judgment, a day in the life of being able to balance out of all these cray things that this twin flame journey, twin flame connection brings to us, so that we can permanently guide you to be permanently with your twin flame. It's awesome. And I'm so excited. So be on the lookout for those two things. We love you guys so much. We hope you have an amazing day. Bye, love.
Nice.